things and staring at nothing. A tap on the shoulder. You're too young to get it, just play with your toys, I'll explain when you're older. The cradle and Catman, enough of the chafing, I get it, it's ample. You think you can teach, so you teach what you think, but they learn by example. She keeps to herself and she rarely contributes, you're under the table. And she carries the weight of the world that surrounds her, she's willing and able. It's just a suggestion, to take it as gospel. Took them outside to gaze at the clouds with such fascination. I can see trees that looks like a car, a surge of creation. People will take the stuff just because they have no real imagination. Try to speak openly, exercise patience, spark conversation. So part of me wants them to turn out like me and be scared of the devil. And part of me wants them to seek out adventure, be not so damn careful. It's just observation, take it as gospel. What if all I do amounts to nothing? I can't write it off and start again. And all I don't do accounts for something, accumulated blame. Carry the blood down, the elder's a liar, the uncle's a user. Mother's irrational, father's incompetent, scatterbrain loser. Inherently take on the traits and mistakes whom they're exposed to. Try hard to influence, set a good path to as you're supposed to. So deep, so heavy inside them. Supposing you spare them the nightmares and spiders and sit down beside them. I want to forget more, but I always remind them. What if all I do amounts to nothing? I can't write it off and start again. And all I don't do accounts for something. Just write it out across the sky. And I know you blame me for something, like nighttime blames the it's taking forever, but just do an hour. Stuck with the dragon, the princess of promise, and ivory towers. The message is mixed, inconsistently fixed, they don't need the confusion. The lessons are tangled up tight, but at least it creates an illusion. They don't make them good anymore like they used to, they're built to be thrown out. With minds on the game, we switch on, we switch off, we sit back and we zone out. Memories trigger. To nothing, I can't write it off and start again. And all I don't do accounts for something, accumulated blame. What if all I try amounts to nothing? I can't just write What if all I do amounts to nothing? And what if all I do amounts to nothing? And what if all I do amounts to nothing?